Hey guys, Vivtorsing here. Welcome back to Snapshot 3 of the year for Minecraft 1.21.6, where Mojang decided that we're gonna add waypoints into this update, which is cool. But I got some recommendations that I'll share later. But first, let's talk about the snapshot. First, you can set the distance of your clouds. So you can go to your settings, and I'm not sure why it's here. It should be next to clouds, so like right here. But they'll probably fix that in the next update. So you can make it very little, like this. Why would you do such a thing? I mean, I don't know how much lag you're gonna be saving. I know clouds, disabling them, what gives you 5 to 10 extra frames, if I'm correct. I think that's how it was on my old computer. But having it all the way out is probably cool with shaders whenever they add that. So that's cool. So now waypoint stuff. You're gonna see why I have this in a second. So we got this creeper with their waypoint, which now works. Now if I go back, well, what's it called? I've already been playing around with this, as you can see. If I TP myself, what was it, like -150? Oh, sorry, another 100, so 250. So we go out, back up a little bit more. So around like 275-ish blocks, you get this super tiny waypoint marker. And I left the ender pearl there because if I didn't, the creeper would, like, you know, despawn or whatever. I mean, not despawn, but it would not, the chunk would stop render. Not, what's the word? The chunk goes away, or I forgot the word. So I had to keep the ender pearl there so the chunk stays loaded. That's why it stops loading. So now, if I start flying forward to the creeper, you can see that the waypoint gets bigger and bigger. And I would do the math and figure out the distance, but I don't feel like it because I'm speedrunning this video. And you can get closer and closer. Super cool, super amazing. You can also like changing your resource pack or texture pack, like the styles and textures. But we can quickly go to the color command, where you can set the color to a RGB color, or the hex, sorry. So we got a pink one. We can set it back to our green for our creeper. You can also set a texture for it. This is where the resource pack and texture pack comes in. Here's one that I didn't make, but I just apparently they just have the error, the undefined texture. I think that's what it's called, undefined texture. They have that, so you can use this. So this is pretty cool. Why? So you can like make like a textures of like maybe your friend's face or whatever, and have that instead of having these weird buttons. You can also reset it. So instead of having colors and then remembering all the color stuff, and it'll be confusing eventually. But now some recommendations. Mojang, please continue listening. I have some good ideas. So introducing the waypoint block. I was gonna use Photoshop and, like, you know, make it nice and everything, but I only have like 30 minutes to make this video, which kind of sucks. Thankfully it's a small update for now, but yeah, I'm busy. So what you can do here is you can either set the color of your waypoint block, or you can make an image. And for images, you can set it to any block or item here, so you don't need to install a resource pack or a texture pack or whatever they call it now. I don't remember. So you know, there's so many options, so many blocks you can pick from. You know, or Mojang could add their own little like 10-20 images that we can set from, you know, the color image. And then you can have private or public, where private is where whoever clicks on this will have it on their waypoint marker thingy, or if it's public, everyone will see it, which I think is pretty cool. Now I was thinking, okay, wait, I have another idea. I have another cool idea. You know, we have social interactions, but because I'm in single player and who cares about that, we should add waypoint interactions. Where here you have your private, I mean, this should all be in one row, but I just added two because you know how chests are. So where you can have your sheep farm. I think that's what I meant. I didn't put the name. You're supposed to have a name thing here. So then this is better. So you can write a name. So you have sheep farm, spider farm, spider spawner, zombie farm, village, my house, and then you can have them enabled or disabled. I put disabled, so when you click on it, it will like flip like that. So, you know, this is on, these are off, and this is on. So when you look in your waypoint thing, these are not there. and the other ones are there, but I didn't do that. Okay. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see your friends. My best friend Steve, I have that on, or I can always turn it off, of course, right? And then yours, your waypoint, which is I don't know why I called it that, but it'll be like show your position in the world, enable or disabled. So here I have it disabled. I can always turn it on or turn it off. This is just a user interface example for Mojang, or if any of you guys want to make a mod or something for this. So like this is for privacy stuff, as I think there needs to be something for this, as the only way you can really save yourself is, you know, when you can make your waypoint marker with this creeper, like attribute blah blah blah, waypoint, transmit range, base, sat, and then just set it to a small number like 0. But then I don't know how you can do this on servers. Even this with servers, I was thinking about servers like Hypixel. Like, what if they want this to be on for everyone in a certain game, or what if they want it off, like Bed Wars or what's it called, Hunger Games? You probably want this disabled for everyone, so they can overrule that because they have the game rule. What is it? Waypoints? No. Enable. Oh no, how do I forget the waypoint? Ah, locator bar. There it is. You can turn it off like that. Why do they call it locator bar? Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, that's the video. Mojang, hire me. You know, it's gonna be funny if one of the Mojang employees are already working on these, right? And they're like, oh my goodness, this kid is so impatient. They had to make it. Oh, now they're gonna think we're copying this kid or whatever. That's what I feel like sometimes. Because, you know, I think they're celebrating Easter or something. They're doing their Easter egg hunt or whatever, which is cool. I would like to do that, but yeah. So that's it. That's everything. I think there's a bunch of bug fixes and stuff. I thought there was something with the Ghast, but I'm too lazy. So yeah. Anyways, I'm late to this, but I just wanted to put my own twist. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for more weird videos. Let me know what you think about these ideas. You know, this is if they add this is amazing. Else, right now the locator bar is only for servers and not for single player, because right now this for single player is really useless, as you need to have commands on for this currently. So yeah, we'll see what Mojang does. I hope they do something like that. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and bye guys.